They did a randomized trial recently on 45 college students, seeing, depending on when they typically have a preference to eat, what their chronotype is a fancy way really of saying that, or when you prefer to do certain things at certain times of the day, when you feel more awake in the morning or the afternoon or this and that, which is obviously different for everybody, it depends on your work schedule and this and that. They wanted to examine, dependent upon that, what are their postprandial, after their meal, glycemic levels, how much sugar is in their blood after they eat, if they have a big meal in the morning or they have a big meal later in the day. For those that say prefer to eat in the morning versus later in the day. And long story short, they found that those who prefer to typically eat in the morning, when they had a high glycemic index meal in the morning, they had lower postprandial blood glucose levels. They had lower levels of sugar in their blood after eating in the morning. Their body is well adapted to that. And so what will we expect of the other group? Because it's not good to eat late at night, and we all know that, right? Poor quality of sleep, it's bad for your metabolism and body composition and recovery during the night and all these things, right? But the group that is typically used to eating late, super interestingly, when they ate in the morning, they had higher levels of sugar in their blood after the meal. Whereas when they typically would later in the day, they had lower levels. And so what does this tell us? And what's more important than what time of the day you should eat and all that kind of stuff is it shows how adaptive the human body is, and it shows the importance of consistency in your schedule for being healthy. Consistency, right? And you don't see this just with the timing of the day that people eat, right? And of course, sleep schedules depending on work. Some people are, nocturnal. Some people work overnight shifts and this and that. But you see this also with something like chiropractic care. You see this with sleep, right? Where if you wake up at the same time, even on the weekends that your body typically wakes up, well, it bodes well for your quality of sleep and how good of a day you may or may not have, right? For the most part, at least. And of course, there are caveats to this and exceptions, but the point being, keep yourself in that consistent schedule. And when you look at chiropractic, consistency in your treatment plan is extremely important, right? Towards reaching your goals. We've referenced a study here before that When Wellness for 28 weeks, 2 times a week, they saw the best results in terms of reduced pain and disability and improved functionality overall, right? Whereas if they, were on for twice a week and then they went once and then they went twice and then they went once, it didn't quite have the same effect, right? And so you can apply this to your life in general. But remember, before you're going to be consistent in something, that initial break through the ice, and that's the hardest part, right, is going up to that girl talking to her at the bar. After that, it's smooth sailing conversation. It's going up a goal in soccer. That's the hard part. Once you have the lead, it's relatively, at least easier to hold on to it. You look at Brazil, right, when they just pull back after that, typically whatever. But the point is that initial break, when you start working out and you're really sore in the beginning, and you have to get through that. You start eating healthy for the first time. Your body doesn't respond well because it's going crazy because it's not consistent, because it's totally against that. But you're doing it for good purpose. And then after that, you can afford to be consistent. So at first, often, you have to shock yourself in many regards in health to get yourself to the point where then you can be consistent. Okay? And this also goes for mental and physical fortification. Right? You want to be consistent. I do When Wellness every day, and as much as it's great for people that, I share the information with, and anybody who gets something out of it, which is what's it for, of course, to improve the health and lives of as many people as possible. It's also good for me to be another consistent thing that I do every day, and it makes me happy to do, and it makes me feel good, right? And it keeps me on my regimen, on my schedule. And I would feel strange if I didn't do it in a day. I would feel strange if I didn't eat the similar timing that I'm used to eating in a day. I would feel strange if I didn't do some sort of physical activity in a day, because my body is a creature of habit, just like yours. That's what we got for you guys today. Very simple. Before we go, we're going to sing happy birthday to a few people. Kevin O'Malley, happy birthday, dude. This one is for you. And Donna Marie. Donna, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Donna Giannuzzi, you really deserve it. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donna and Kevin. Happy birthday to you guys, guy and girl, and many more. Many more. Hope you guys had a great day. This one's for you. Your day in the book of When Wellness. Let's see what we got on here. Say what's up to the people. We're gonna rock and roll. That Slim Shreds right there. Go check out Mr. Ben Bryant. He's a beast. Go check him out. Great content. I love the post the other day about getting to failure, man. That was really great, and you demonstrated it well with those examples. So I want you to know that I really like that. What's up, Marcus? Oh, good. Yeah, we'll talk in the messages. OG subscriber, Moonboat Rabbit. Thanks for coming on, man. Good to see you on here. Cookie. What's up, Chris C? 9, a bunch of numbers. Warno, the Math Steel. How you doing? Jay, what's going on? How you doing, my fine feathered friend? Martino. Ash, what's up, girl? That's a pretty girl up in here. We appreciate you. Who is that next? I think is Dave B. Shanice. How you doing? I have fun doing yours, man. Every time. You're the man. I'll see you soon. I'm sure you got a good workout today. I did chest. I did a lot of weighted push-ups today is what I did. Tommy Reed. Pete. What's up, Pete? How you doing, young stud? Thanks for coming on, man. See you soon as well. Abdulio, Steph, Lexus, Louise, Lewis, and Lowry. As for now. So we got for you folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but you're damn right. We will see you then. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you very much. Happy When Wellness. See ya.